Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more The Sims 4. We're going to carry on where we left off last time, which was basically halfway through building our house. Now we got a little way into this, I also figured out a few other little details, such as actually how to rotate the camera, which in my opinion was not bound to a key which I would have expected. It's actually bound to the mouse 3 button, which is very strange indeed, but we're going to go with this. We know now how to actually rotate the camera, which is obviously going to be quite handy in this game, to say the least. So, what we're going to do is we are going to carry on, try and finish off the house this episode. I don't think we're going to be able to get further into the game than that, but the episode after this, I promise we're actually going to get into the proper sort of portion of the game. So, you can build to a whole new level, seriously like the second or third floor. I don't really care about stairs, thank you very much. For now, what we're going to have is just this. Maybe in the future we'll add a second floor, but for now I think this is fine. So that's what we're going to go for. And I think where we left off last time was basically we were starting to paint the walls of the interior of the house. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue with this. Now, what I would like to do is, I would like very much to actually have some walls which kind of look a bit like this in this room. Now I'm thinking we're going to need to actually do something like this to paint the entire room, which is fine. So what we're going to do is, I think the hallway should also be painted like this. Now it looks a bit sort of purpley at this point in time, just purely for the fact that it is night time. So you're going to have to forgive that, it is indeed white this. So, right, now, interior of the bedroom wall, I'm thinking something. You know how now in all modern homes you see like one wall with wallpaper and then like the other walls like other colours? It's always red and something, isn't it? So that was probably really badly explained, but it's fine. We're going to go with some wallpaper. And we're going to have some funky red wallpaper, which is actually exactly what I was looking for. So we're going to have the funky red wallpaper on this wall. Oh, that's weird. It sort of went onto the wall next to it. Okay, well, that's fine. So we're going to have funky red wall there. We are then going to have paint, and we're going to have, I think, again, we might, actually, let's just go for a plain white, shall we? That makes more sense. Of course, we could go with some cool, like, masonry stuff inside. That might be quite interesting. Maybe just some bricks. Yeah, that... Oh, God, I'm awful at this. Why do I keep going over the same bit? This might be a good way of doing it. I think this looks kind of cool. Maybe just have, like, a little brick bit at the end there. Sort of contemporary. You guys are probably like, you're spending far too much time on this. What's wrong with you? But no, it's fine. I'm going to go with this. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to have white on this wall, like this. We're also going to rotate the camera around and have white on this wall here. Right, not the most interesting colour, white. Of course, what we could do is go for a sort of cream colour. Might look quite nice. I don't know. Not sure. I have to say their selection of colours isn't particularly amazing. We'd have like a grey, but then it's just mixing too many colours in my opinion. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just go with the white for now. And I think once we put things on the walls as well, it's going to look a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put white on this wall. It's a bit silly how you can drag it into the next room. I just like did a slight portion of the wall in there as well. And I probably just like covered up something in here as well, didn't I? So yeah, what we want to do is we want to probably... Where is that thing again? We're going to do this again. Because I accidentally overwrote that one. This wall in here, what we're going to do is we're going to have this as white. Because this is going to be like a super... funky room. This is the gaming man cave, so of course this is what we want it to look like. So this wall, if you remember from last time, is sort of that nice green wallpaper. To mirror that on the other side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a plain wall, but it's going to be green. So we're going to go with this, like so. Which I think looks pretty damn cool, personally. And of course, you could just have this entire wall here as green, which I'm arguing in my mind as to whether that would look better. Let's just try it out, shall we? And maybe then have this as white instead. What do I think? Quite like that, actually. Yeah, I think I might leave that as that. For the kitchen, we are going to go for perhaps something slightly different. Maybe a sort of light blue colour? I don't know, I'm not sure really. Go for a really blue colour, that might look nice. Although it does look a bit garish, doesn't it, to say the least. Sort of reminds me of something like a country kitchen. I'm not sure. Maybe we should go for a sort of country kitchen feel. Quite like this as the wall. It doesn't really match the tiles whatsoever, but you know, it's fashionably clashing. Is that what they call it now? I don't know. But that's what we're going to go for. Is this... Did I do the floor in this room? What is this floor? I kind of wanted this to be... go for something like that. Have they got something slightly different? We could go for a floor like this instead. Yeah. Yeah, that looks nice. I quite like that. So let's lower these walls again, shall we? Not quite that much. Okay, so we've got all the floors and walls sorted. Now I'm thinking what we definitely need now is a bathroom, obviously, for obvious reasons. So we're going to go into here, we are then going to go into bathroom, and I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to need a toilet. So let's go with the toilet first. Got to worry about money a little bit. We're going to go with the ambassador, because that seems good. Green toilet? Got a bit of a green theme going on in the house in general, actually, so I think, although it's disgusting and I'd never have it in real life, it's The Sims, you know, let's go a bit crazy. Why not? Green toilet. Most crazy thing I've ever heard. Okay, right, and then a sink. Again, I think we're probably... This one looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? It's like 25 more. Yeah, we're going to go with this. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to have a bath in here. Maybe we should place the bath. Maybe we should get a shower bath. Can we get a shower bath? It's probably really expensive, isn't it? How much are the showers? Could just get a nice shower. Wow, that's nice. So we could work up to that, but for now we could just put one of these in. I'm slightly concerned about how much money we've got, because I do want to put a few other objects in the house, but that's fine. We're going to put a shower in the corner here. Yeah. No, we're going to put a shower here. Yeah, I prefer it on that wall. Okay, then we're going to put the sink down. We're going to go with this one. I think this one we're going to put on the wall on this side. And then what we get... Oh, we can make this... Can we make this green? Oh, God, these are hideous, aren't they? Why would you ever buy a sink that looks like that? It's like a candy cane, isn't it? Sort of, but only one twist of it. Okay, we're going to definitely get a mirror. So let's go with one of these. And have they got it in green? They don't. That's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Okay, well, he can live without a mirror for now. Okay, we're definitely going to get at least a toilet roll holder, because every man needs his toilet rolls. Colours it. Oh, we'll just go with the white, I think. Will be boring. Okay, we could put this on this wall here, but I think we'll just probably put it here like that. And then we probably also want one of these. Now, this is where it slightly concerns me, because these things are all starting to add up slightly. I think maybe we should just hold off and do the necessities for right now. I would like to get a mirror, so let's just get this one. So we're going to put it on this wall here. Perhaps we should bring the walls up. I've noticed this with this game. It's quite difficult to place things on the wall. Mostly because you have to actually have the walls up in order to do that. But that's fine. I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, so that's that done. Right, now, entrance hall. Although, do we want to do the entrance hall yet? The man cave is the most important room. So, I'm thinking we put down a sofa. Right, so we're going to go with one of these cheapest sofas. We're going to have a green one, again, in typical us fashion. And it's going to go on this wall, like so. Right in the middle, and I think that looks pretty damn cool. So then, what we're going to do is... I'm thinking about the lighting in here. It's not very bright, so we might move these to the edges of the room like this, and then maybe put another one in the corner. How do we duplicate? I haven't actually learnt how to do that in this version of the game yet. Of course, what we could do is just search for ceiling. I have to say, I really like... Oh god, that's not what I wanted at all. I really like the search bar in this game. Very brilliant addition. Very good indeed. Okay, so we're going to put a lamp there, which is actually not centered at all, is it? So let's move it over here. I think that's pretty... I can't... Honestly, my depth perception is rubbish. I think that's probably centered. I can't really tell, but it looks fine. Okay, so then what we're going to do is... So basically, for now, we don't have a lounge. I'm thinking that we probably can negate that issue by making this man cave a sort of mixed lounge area anyway. So that's what we're going to go with. And as this is the most important room, that's what we're going to deal with first. So, let's get on with it. Enough talking. We're going to put a telly in here, which is incredibly important. Oh, what's this? Sculptures. We could put a sculpture of a bunny in here. Not sure how important that is. Or a cock. Oh, would you like my cock? Oh dear. Right, okay, so we're going to put down probably one of these tables. It's a bit of a standard table, but that's fine with me. I think we're going to place it about here. And we're going to have... We've got to have a telly. Because, I mean, come on. Oh, it's a penguin telly! Oh, that's epic. Okay, yeah, we're going to have the penguin telly here. I know it's a bit shit, but I mean, come on, it's bloody telly in the shape of a penguin. It kind of looks like a bit of a messed up Teletubby, actually, doesn't it? Because the screen's actually, like, in his tummy. Hence Teletubby. But whatever. Okay, enough rambling. So, what we're going to do is we're going to put down some accent tables. I don't know whether these are particularly needed right now. I suppose we could ignore this as a thing, because we have got this coffee table. I'd like a few paintings and posters. Maybe we should actually look into the kitchen quickly, because I'm not sure if I actually got everything I needed. I probably didn't, if I'm honest. And I'd very much like to change the colour of these, but I've kind of already put them down a little bit. Oh, I suppose we could just change them later, but it's fine. Okay, in terms of what else we could put in the kitchen, we've got a bin, we've got all this. I think we're pretty much done with that room. This room here is sort of... What is this? This is just the entrance hall, isn't it? I suppose we could just put down some more living room stuff in here. That might be quite nice. Audio? We could have a nice audio system. A wall speaker. Ooh. Oh, and they've all got different ratings. Look, reliability goes up as you spend more. That's interesting. I think we can shell out a bit of money in here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put down a side cabinet, and I think we find those in here. So we're going to put down an end table, which looks probably like this. Again, we're going to go with the black and green, because I think it looks quite cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to place this down probably... I don't want to crush everything in, because there's no real need for me to crush everything in, is there? Might put the side cabinet there, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to place... That actually looks really cool. I'd quite like to live in this room. What's wrong with you people? It looks amazing. Right, okay, so this is what we're going to go for. We're going to buy one of these. We're going to shell out a bit of money, get some nice speakers. Don't get them in many varieties of colours, so I think that's pretty much fine. And then, what else do we want? We probably could do with some nice lights in here. I'd like some standing lamps, which look cool. How do these... Oh, these are epic. Look at this. How much do these cost? 140... Yeah, okay, we'll go for a few of these. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is epic. I love those. Okay. Now, at risk of putting too many things that are similar down, I'm just going to leave it as those two over there, because it sort of evens out on this wall, which is nice. Okay, so we're then going to rotate these around if we can. There we go, so they're sort of facing inwards. And that's going to help make the room a bit brighter anyway. So that's good. I'm quite happy with that. Fireplaces. We could put a fireplace down. Green. Can I got a green fireplace? Why does everything have to be green in here? That's a better question. We could put it on this wall. I don't know, we probably don't need a fireplace, to be honest. I mean, who has fireplace anymore? That does look quite nice. I'm not going to lie. Kind of want a fireplace. How much is it? 600? Not really a necessity, considering the rest of the house is basically empty. Get a couple more side tables, actually, for the bedroom. I think because this room is slightly differently themed, we'll go for red. I know it seems like I'm going for very strict themes in each room, but that's kind of cool. I quite like that as a thing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for a cabinet here. And then on top of this cabinet, we can always add another cabinet later on. I think we're just going to put down a lamp. So let's go for... Are there table lamps here? Oh, this one's red already. Oh god, that's so expensive. 120. Oh, we'll go with one of these. These are pretty cool. Just sort of face it towards the bed like that. Can we turn this on? I don't know. Probably can turn it on in the other game mode, which is absolutely fine. And I think, to be honest, we probably could have bought him a better computer. We could get him a tablet. Ah, there's an idea. If we're going to spoil little Stefano, we might as well spoil him in the best way possible, which would be to buy him a tablet computer as well, Slablet. There we go. So he's got all the cool gear. That unfortunately ate into our fund quite a bit, but we're going to have to slowly add to the house as we get more money. And I'm at risk of sort of getting too low on the money that I won't... Logic skill, that might be useful. Ah, this is all cool stuff. Cool this. We could... I'm sort of feeling like I kind of want to get a chess set. I don't know why. But if it helps logic... But we've got a computer. We probably don't need to worry, do we? Indoors activities. A crystal fish bowl. Ah. 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 Future cube. Don't make an important decision until you've consulted the future cube. Its handy fortune teller will keep you on the right track with helpful answers. That seems pretty cool. If I'm going to spend my money on anything else, we're going to get a future cube. Put it down next to the penguin of future cubeness. So that's what we're going to go with. And I think, unless we can change... How do we change the colour of this? Is there a... I know there was like a colour tool in the last game. Eyedropper? Design tool? Ah, here we go. So this is now how you do this, which is pretty wonderful, if I do say so myself. In fact, I was thinking about this, considering the walls in here are sort of... I mean, the theme is sort of aqua. We could just leave it as is. But I kind of just prefer the white. I'm boring, I like white things. Could get a nice blue toaster. I feel as though we need a bit more lighting in this room as well. It's not very bright in here, is it? Let's go with blue. There we go. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to move this lamp over here, and we're going to get another one, and I think you can probably duplicate it, but I don't know how to, so we're just going to go with it this way round. So I think we're on this level here, like so. And if we move this, that is centered. That looks a bit brighter, doesn't it? That's good. Quite pleased with that. The bedroom could probably do with another light. It's a problem. The lights in this game, they're definitely not bright enough, I think. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down another lamp. And we're going to put it about here. Okay, and then what we're going to do in this room is we're going to put one above the... I don't want to put them in random places at the same time. So we'll put one there, and then we'll put one over here. I mean, that's pretty good. That looks a lot brighter. I would like maybe to put another one in here, but we just have no money whatsoever. So that seems good to me. I think I'm pretty pleased with that. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of emptiness. There's a lot of stuff that I'd like to add. But as we're not going to cheat in this game, and a lot of you thought that it was a good idea that I wasn't going to cheat, I think probably this is the best way of going about it. And plus, it's more satisfying if you save up the money to buy things in this game, so that's what we're going to do. Epic penguin telly. Love that. Just added so much better stuff in this game. It looks so much better. I'm really pleased with it. So, I think that's pretty much done. I would maybe like to add a couple more windows on the hallway wall here, maybe on the kitchen wall, but I think for now that's probably going to do us quite nicely. I'd also quite like a window in the bathroom, but again, for now, I think we're just going to stick with what we've got. It'd be nice also to have some coverings on the window, but again, future thoughts. Things to put on the checklist of Stefano's life, as it were. Okay, well I think this seems like a good place to end it. We've finished the house, as it were, for now, and pretty much ready to go into the rest of the game. So if you enjoy the episode, please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. Tell me what sort of things you'd like me to do, as we're going to start telling Stefano what to do with his life next episode, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Awkward. Awkward goodbye. Awkward.